One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on another SEC rival, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. It'll take the return, try to get better field position. So NC State's offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up 3rd down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in 3rd and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first 3rd down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Farrell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll just down it right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Makes the grab, it's Grimes. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They just keep firing. Looking left. It's complete. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. NC State quick to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll run it to the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Got it behind the line. It's Albright. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using his feet. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Albright. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. They boot it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Caught over the middle. It's Albright. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Farrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Wildcats are facing third and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the move, it's Smothers. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Grimes. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farrell.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Number 79 on to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the run, it's Smothers. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Fires it incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Secures it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Give to the running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. finds the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Easy completion on the shuffle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. The quick out. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Wolfpack will have first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. Out of the end zone. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. They'll open this third quarter with a run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Stone. That's reeled in. It's Albright. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Movement on the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line is set on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Grimes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Creates a little room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
To the air, it's Bailey. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the lone running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That makes the score NC State 20, Northwestern 3.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Albright. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man on the outside. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack. party.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the quick game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. He leaves it with his back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
Brings up 3rd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Good enough for first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Porter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They beat him again. Finds a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Stone. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. He got it. That'll close the gap to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio. They're up by 22 over Texas A&M. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. NC State going up tempo.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man down the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets it to him on the screen. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. They boot it away on fourth down. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Albright. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To throw, it's Stone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. This time on target. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quick release on the RPO. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw, it's Stone. They'll run the screen.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.